We'll start our new session in a couple of minutes. So I request everyone good afternoon, everyone. So again, we are here with a series of another lecture or a series of talk. I, on behalf of JCRC family, take it a privilege and honor to be on such a big platform and thank the meticulous team who has worked day and night for bringing us to such a big platform. Now, I would like to start with a line: perfection is not attainable, but we chase perfection and we can catch excellence. And here we have one more perfectionist with us, Mr. BalaKishore, Vice President, Transformation Search Software, who through his constant effort has achieved excellence right from his schooling time. He was a batch topper in his seventh, and he got scholarship right from the fifth standard up to achieved stage special merit scholarship in 11th and 12th, and he was a BTech topper in engineering. He was the university topper in second year. Now, this is not only all. Coming to his working experience, he's a vice president, presently working as a vice president, transformation search software, working in search software since July 2018. The company provides new age tech. Search software is a company which provides new age technology solutions to help futurist business. He has worked in IT industry since 1994 in Bangalore on Param supercomputer and at Silicon Automation Systems Bangalore, United Online CDECI, Global India. He was a professional certified coach and accredited by International Coach Federation ICF 2013. Achieved certificate in business administration CBA from Manchester Business School UK 2002. He did his MTech in computer science and engineering from NIT Brangle 1994 and BE in electronics and communication engineering, Osmania University, Hyderabad in 1993. Not only this, he added a British Achieving Scholarship. It was one of the 12th IT professionals chosen from all over India for advanced management program for young Indian IT managers in 2001 by the British government as a part of their Achieving Scholarship program. Awarded JRF Junior Research Fellowship for Scientific and Industrial Research India in 1993. He was the founder of Spread IT Summit Conference and Spirituality in IT Retreats, practicing Raja Yoga meditation since 1993. Sir is a member of Youth Spark Spiritual Applications and Research Center IT wings of Brahma Kumaris, coordinator of Brahma Kumaris India IT team. So sir is not only an IT professional, but he's also working with Brahma Kumaris, devoting his time in spiritualism. And this group of Brahma Kumaris he's also founding member of MMT's Travelers Group in Hyderabad, and this group works with railway authorities and state group of Telangana in improving the local train infrastructure in Hyderabad. He was board of members to Right to Talk Foundation, an organization that works for pedestrian rights in the city of Hyderabad, and has been giving lectures on various topics related to mind, medicine, motivation, management, leadership, meditation, including improvement of soft skills for more than 15 years. He has also delivered many motivational lectures on Facebook, Bosch, Department of INC Nepal, DRDO Delhi, Wipro Chennai, Institute of Psychological and Allied Sciences, New Delhi, ITPC Bihar, etc. So I would like to welcome Sir for his beautiful lecture for his beautiful words to us. Over to sir.
Thank you, madam. Thanks for the extensive introduction. Wonderful. So can I begin?
Yes.
Wonderful. So let's start the session with just a couple of minutes of relaxation. Okay. So sit
Okay.
back, sit straight, have your both feet firmly on the ground. Don't fold your arms, don't fold your legs. If you're comfortable, you can close your eyes and take a deep breath. Breathe slowly and deeply. As you breathe in, observe the muscles of your stomach expand. As you breathe out, observe the muscles of your stomach contract. Breathe deeply and slowly. Even if your mind goes elsewhere, acknowledge the thought, ignore it, and gently bring your attention back to your breathing. Breathe deeply and slowly. As you breathe in, relax yourself and let go of any tension in any part of your body. Just relax. Gently open your eyes. Wonderful. How do you feel now?
Sir, relaxed.
Very good. So it's very important that all through your day, you try to do this little bit of relaxation at least 4 to 5 times. Every couple of hours, take just this 90 seconds. इतने तो बिजी नहीं है ना हम कि हमें 90 सेकंड भी ना मिले. So just take these 90 seconds and consciously reduce your breathing. Because when you breathe deeply and slowly, this slow breathing activates our parasympathetic nervous system. When you get stressed, sympathetic nervous system gets activated. When you breathe slowly, parasympathetic nervous system gets activated. And that activation relaxes both mind and body. So when you are relaxed, you will be in a much better position to be able to do whatever task you are doing instead of unnecessarily starting a task by getting tensed. And this is something, because you're all teachers and educators, my sincere request and suggestion is incorporate this 90-second relaxation at the beginning of every lecture, at the end of every lecture. It will start making a huge difference. Even online, the way we did, even when you're doing virtual sessions, every session start with this 90-second relaxation and also end with this 90-second relaxation. Because in post-independence education, one thing that we have completely sacrificed, and as teachers and students, all of you will agree with me, is we gave more importance to repetition than to reflection. Agreed? Have you ever met a teacher until now who, at the end of the class, gave you 5 minutes and said, sit back, relax, and reflect on what you have heard in the last 55 minutes? Did you ever meet a teacher who taught you this reflection? That's the sad part. We continuously keep running this energy called mind and brain, and we never give time to reflect. So, this 90-second reflection, which I would sincerely request all of you, both the teachers and students, to start following so that you become an example for rest of the educational institutions in this country. Okay, wonderful. So let me share my screen, and today we are going to have some very interesting conversation about digital wellness. Are you able to see my screen? Can you please unmute and answer?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So, thank you. Thank you. So today, what we are going to discuss is this concept of digital wellness. That means wellness in this digital age. So, what does digital wellness comprise of? These 6 elements: attention, digital detox, food, exercise, meditation, and sleep. And I've been practicing meditation for the last 27 years and found it very, very useful. That's why I have incorporated meditation also as one element. So all these aspects we will be discussing over the course of next 50 to 55 minutes. If you have any questions, please wait until the end, or you type them in the chat and Chitra Bayan or Sonia ji will be able to moderate and ask those questions towards the end. Okay, so these are the components we will be discussing. Now, my first question: what is the most important capability we all have? Go ahead. Yeah, you can unmute and answer.
Adjustment.
Very good.
Power to change ourselves.
Very good.
Adaptability.
Adaptability. Very good.
To learn and to unlearn.
Learn and unlearn. Very good.
Observation.
Observation. Wonderful. So the most important capability we all have, which is required for all the things that you have mentioned, is our attention, our ability to focus. Now let me show you with a simple exercise how important attention is. Now all of you must be seated on a chair or on a sofa or on a cushion, or even some of you sitting on the floor. Can you feel the touch of the surface on which you are seated? Can you feel it?
Yes,
Whether
sir.
it is
Yes,
wonderful, whether it, can you feel the warmth or the cold, or how soft it is, how hard it is, depending on what kind of surface you are sitting? Are you able to feel the touch?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Absolutely, yes.
Wonderful. So now you must have been seated there for the last 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or half an hour. But as soon as I asked you to put your attention on that touch, you started experiencing it. Very, very important. That is, wherever I put my attention, that particular sensory input gets processed by my brain. And whatever sensory input gets processed by my brain, that is what will become my experience. If I am not focusing, that means brain will not process that sensory input. That means that will not become my experience. That is why it is said brain is a fantastic filter, and attention is its gate. जिस चीज पर हम अटेंशन पे करते हैं वही चीज ब्रेन प्रोसेस करेगी, और जिस चीज को ब्रेन प्रोसेस करती है वही सेंसरी इनपुट हम एक्सपीरियंस कर सकते हैं. Very important. And that is why it is also said, wherever my attention goes, energy flows. And wherever energy flows, life grows, whether it is positive or negative. Very important. And who or what is impacting our attention? When attention is so important, when it is actually when it is actually creating our life moment by moment, who or what is impacting our attention? Now here we need to learn one very important property of the brain called brain's switching penalty. Now one question to you. If I open too many apps on my mobile, what will happen to my mobile? What will happen to mobile's performance?
It will hang the mobile.
Storage will be full.
Correct.
It will slow down.
It will start hanging, or it will slow down, or in worst case it will hang, because all the memory and processing power is used in switching between the apps rather than executing an app. Similarly, our brain is also like a computer. Whenever you focus on one task, when you move to another task, before you start focusing on the next task, you will need some time and effort to focus on the second task. Yes or no?
Yes.
And when you switch back your focus from the second task to first task after a short break, again you will need some time to go back to your original focus. Correct?
Yes,
Now,
sir.
this happens because of the property of the brain called brain's switching penalty. That means each time you are switching between one task to the next task, a portion of your mental energy is spent in performing this switching. Now, ask yourself, with all these on a daily basis, how many times you are switching your attention between the task you are doing and to answer the notifications from your mobile? Every time you switch your attention, you are losing a portion of your energy for that switching. If you are switching, typically it is said on a daily basis, each one of us on an average checks our mobile for more than 100 times. It might be shocking, but if you measure it, you will understand it. That means 100 times we are repaying the brain's switching penalty. And it is actually 200 because you switch to the mobile, there you pay the switching penalty, and you switch back to your task once again from the mobile, that is one more penalty. That means double the each disturbance, double the quantity we are paying, a portion of our energy is getting wasted. That is why many of you or all of you must have experienced many times, यार आज सारा दिन चला गया लेकिन कुछ काम नहीं हुआ आज, इतना स्ट्रेसफुल हूं, देखता हूं कि so many calls, so many notifications, so much disturbance. That is the problem you will face when you spend a lot of your energy only in switching. And why is this problematic? So what? I got a notification. I had to check my mobile. I'm checking. What's the problem, Bala? Yes, there is a problem. Whenever you want to cook something, you will add rice, water, some vegetables or dal and put the cooker on the gas stove. Each time you get a notification, switch off the flame, switch off the gas stove. वो notification पढ़ने के बाद फिर आप वापस आके gas stove को on करो. Will the cooking take more time or less time?
More time.
More time.
Correct. And the cooking will also get spoiled sometimes. Attention is like that flame. The way the flame is helping you cook the food, attention is that flame that helps us to do the job that we are doing. Each time you distract, each time you get disturbed by your mobile, you are switching off that flame. That is why our efficiency, our effectiveness, and our productivity is going down on a daily basis. You can ask yourself if, and one of the problems of this switching is we are losing our attention span. We are not able to sit with one task for at least 1 hour without getting distracted. Now, why is this constant switching? Why we are discussing this? Because of one more property of the brain called neuroplasticity. Plasticity means that the property that which will help the brain to become flexible. It comes from the Greek word plastikos. It means that which can mold. Neuroplasticity means that property of the brain that will change the structure of the brain in response to your actions. Let me show you. This is a slice of the brain. These are the neurons. Whenever I learn something new, that learning is transferred into the brain in the form of a bunch of circuits. So the property of the brain to change from this structure to this structure is what we call as neuroplasticity. And whatever new things you are learning, they are getting translated into bunch of neural circuits. And once a neural circuit forms, it will help you to do that activity more easily. That is why initially when you are learning to drive a car, ride a bike, or even prepare any new dish, initially it was difficult. But as you keep learning, it becomes easier and easier thanks to neuroplasticity and thanks to these neural networks. That is why I say brain is a wonderful tatastu machine. Whether you want to, if you repeat a positive task, if you want to repeat a positive task like meditation, brain says tatastu. Or if you want to repeat a not so positive task like constantly playing on your mobile, brain says tatastu. But as you keep repeating, that activity becomes easier and easier. And this is where it becomes interesting. When you couple that repetition with attention, it leads to physical changes in the structure of your brain. And once the brain structure changes, it will start impacting your future functioning. And this is what gives rise to addiction. So people who started browsing on the internet, they started doing it for so much that now people have even started getting addicted to internet. Okay. And as a result, now all over the world, including India, we have internet de-addiction centers. That is why this constant repetition of checking the mobile, spending time on the internet, whatever you want to do, doing it is becoming more and more addictive thanks to neuroplasticity. And after a certain stage, because of the strong neural circuits, you will lose control over your own self. Because now we are streaming on YouTube, I'm not playing a video. I'm going to show you a couple of small photographs from that video, screen grabs from that video. So these are the South Korean teenagers who wear diapers so that they don't have to go to bathroom while they are playing games, because they are addicted to playing those games. The more they repeatedly play the games, the stronger the neural circuits and the easier it becomes for them to do the job. That is to play the game. And when they repeat it, it becomes more and more easy and they get addicted. Now, this is a youngster. Now, can you see the picture behind? It's an internet de-addiction center built in front of inside a jungle on the top of a tree in that small wooden hut where there are no signals. He is not given laptop. He is not given mobile because he is a 16-year-old kid who was spending 15 to 16 hours of his time on internet because he was completely addicted. And he was even getting suicidal thoughts. That is when his parents brought him and then checked him into internet de-addiction center. And I'm going to show you a small, this is the clip, and I will show you where you can access these clips towards the end of the session. So please bear with me. I'm going to show you a small, again, a picture of a 18-month-old kid who got addicted to smoking. This neuroplasticity, all of us have this property of neuroplasticity, but it is most powerful for the kids, especially before the age of 7 or 8. That means the number of times you need to repeat is far less for a kid for that activity to become a habit. So for this 18-month-old kid, 18 mahine ka ladka, saal nahi, mahina, his father is an agriculture laborer in Indonesia, and he was a smoker. One day, just for the heck of it, he thought he will teach smoking to his kid. So he taught how to smoke a cigar. And the kid, within 2 months, thanks to neuroplasticity, he got addicted to the nicotine so much that he started smoking 40 cigarettes a day. Can you see that? And there is a video. I will point you to the video at the end of this session. Don't worry. You can watch that. It is shocking. And because of this strong circuit of smoking and addiction, if his father did not give him cigar, he used to bang his head against the floor. He used to fall sick. He would not eat anything. First, you have to give him that cigarette. And this is how neuroplasticity is completely transforming, or the wrong use of neuroplasticity is completely transforming our kids' brains and our brains, especially our kids' brains. And 7-year-old, now you see this, the PUBG addiction lands teen in hospital with brain clots. So there was this guy, 19 years old, he was going to the degree college. Every single day he used to play PUBG for 6 hours, night 9 o'clock to morning 3 o'clock. And then sleep for 3.5 hours, and then go to college, come back and again play. He was not eating properly, he was not sleeping properly. And within 3 months, he developed brain clots. And as many of you know, if you develop brain clots, very soon you will also get paralysis. And all this because of playing that mobile game continuously without proper nourishment. And most importantly for our kids, I have seen many parents giving their mobiles to their 2-year-old kid, 3-year-old kid, thinking that while they play on the mobile, they can feed some food. Please don't make that mistake. Because of the strong neuroplasticity and because of the addiction capability of the mobile, kids are getting really addicted very easily. And as a result, now kids, they are not even able to pay attention, and they are losing their normal childhood. 3-year-old kid addicted to mobile. His mother saw that the kid is not getting up to go to the bathroom. He is passing urine on the bed itself whenever the kid is with the mobile. Then she understood that he got addicted to the mobile, and whenever mobile was pulled away, he was crying, making all sorts of tantrums. So she had to take him to the counselor. Now see this, because of that repetition, because of that addiction and this property of neuroplasticity, the circuit becomes so strong that you will lose your capability to decide. Aapka decision making power chala jayega. And son kills father for not allowing him to play PUBG in Karnataka. This is what that continuous addiction does to your brain. We heard about drug withdrawal symptoms. Now we have mobile withdrawal symptoms. I will ask you also. मैं आप सभी बड़ों को challenge करना चाहता हूं आज. अपनी मोबाइल को साइलेंस पे रख के, स्क्रीन डाउन करके आप कितना समय बिना मोबाइल को टच किए रह सकते हैं, आप चेक करो. Ask yourself. Without your knowledge, how many times you keep checking your mobile, you will know when you try to stay away from your mobile. That is mobile withdrawal symptom. And this is a screen grab from a video of this kid who is just 7 years old, who got addicted to mobile. And when his dad refused to give him the mobile, you see is all the He cried, he bet his father, he threw all sorts of tantrums. This video also I will show you towards the end of the session. I'll show you where you can watch this video on YouTube. Okay. And these are, I'm just giving you a glimpse of how indiscriminate mobile usage is physically transforming the brains of kids and elders, both together in all sorts of negative ways, and how it is increasing addiction. Unfortunately, even medical doctors don't seem to be knowing what kind of physical, mental, and neurological impact the mobile usage is causing. And same with respect to the mental health. In 1990s, that was just 30 years ago, friends का मतलब ये physical friends. और आज friends कौन है? All our virtual friends. And how is social media impacting mental health? This is a scientific fact, and all the published literature I'm going to share with you at the end of the session. So please bear with me. More time you spend on Facebook, more lonely you will feel, and higher the probability of becoming depressed. It's proven now. Attention span decreases, and that decreased attention span is leading to anxiety and hyperactivity. And increased mobile usage linked with higher rates of depression and suicide among teenagers. Why suicide? Because of this constant comparison with zero size figures or six-pack figures, and with that comparison their self-esteem is reducing, and some of them are taking this extreme step of killing themselves. These are some of the negative impacts of social media that we are seeing everywhere. And it all, mobile doesn't stop there. It also has an impact on our physical health. These are all the new diseases, what I call them as M diseases, mobile diseases that people are experiencing, especially in the last 10 years of this proliferation of mobile in our country. Now, we discussed about attention. We are discussing about digital detoxification as a part of digital wellness. And we will discuss about food, exercise, and sleep and meditation in the next 25 minutes. So what are some of the ways to detoxify or unplug? How can you save your brain? How can you save your life? Switch off all notifications. You don't need a single notification. You don't. Use only that notification which you will use to communicate with your colleagues if there is a special app, and that should not be WhatsApp. Because, and try to unsubscribe from all sorts of stupid groups that you might have subscribed to. I'm sorry, I'm using stupid because many of these groups are indeed stupid. Switch off all notifications. This way, the amount of mental energy you are wasting in repaying the brain's switching penalty is drastically reduced. I was doing this session for the senior management in Infosys. One of the senior managers, as soon as she heard, she switched off the notifications. And next week, when I was doing the next session, she came back on in the session and then she shared her experience. She said, Bala, last 1 week was the most peaceful and most productive week I ever had in the last many, many years. Why? Because in the last 1 week, she switched off all her notifications and she was able to focus. So all of you can switch off all your notifications now. And this is where you can check your mobile withdrawal symptoms. Do not touch your mobile at least for 1 hour after you wake up and for 1 hour before you sleep. Do not use screens. Don't watch screens, television or mobile while having breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Have screen-free breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Make your bedroom completely E-free. No mobiles, no laptops, no modems. Do not put your mobile on dining table, because all sorts of germs, all sorts of dirt is there on the mobile, because we never disinfect, and we take the mobile and take it to bathroom, toilet, we place it everywhere. And the same hand we touch the mobile and the same hand we eat food. Yuck. And this is causing a lot of digestion issues. And fasting has been shown to have anti-cancer properties. So once a week, do mobile fasting for 24 hours. All your family, inform everybody, whomever you want to inform, saying that don't call on our mobile because they will be switched off. If you want, call on our landline. And don't worry, if you don't receive a single call, don't be surprised, because none of us is so important. हम समझते हैं अगर मैं मोबाइल को ऑफ कर दूंगी तो कितने लोग मिस हो जाएंगे, कितना मिस्ड कॉल्स आएंगे, कितना मिस्ड मैसेजेस आएंगे, कुछ भी नहीं आएगा. आप चेक करके देख लो, because we are not so important. Okay, and spend a few minutes every day in nature. At least spend a couple of hours in sunlight. And this vitamin D deficiency is wreaking havoc on people's health in a wonderful sunlit country like India. It's a shame that we are having vitamin D deficiency where we are not able to spend a couple of hours, where in a country like ours, where we have 350 days a year, we have good sunlight. So spend some, at least couple of hours. Now that was about the digital detoxification, how mobile is impacting. There are other elements of digital wellness. One of them is exercise. With digital age and with the proliferation of white collar jobs, a lot of work is spent sitting. And what are the negative impacts of too much sitting in chair? Calorie burning rate reduces significantly. That means the chances of you becoming overweight and you becoming obese increase with the increased amount of sitting in the chair. 3 hours of sitting, it reduces 50% of your artery dilation. मतलब आपके arteries 50% restrict हो जाते हैं. And then there is poor blood circulation because of that. Can you please mute whoever is, can you please mute? Thank you. Poor blood circulation. Chitraben, can you please mute everybody? Thank you. And 6 hours of sitting increases bad cholesterol, that is LDL, and it decreases good cholesterol, that is HDL, and that increases heart attack risk. It decreases bone mass, which leads to a lot of joint pains, and muscle degeneration accelerates. That is, you start getting spine and back problems. That is why too much sitting or sitting is the new smoking. So for all of you, I would suggest whoever is sitting, for the rest of the presentation, next 20 minutes, can you all stand up and attend this session? Stand up. It's okay. You can stand up and attend this session, because too much sitting is the new smoking. Now that is what happens. Organ damage, muscle degeneration, leg disorders, back pain, okay, trouble at your neck. All these problems are because of sitting too much. So it's very important that you do these regular exercises, yoga asanas, and every 45 minutes, maximum you need to sit on the chair at a stretch only for 40 to 45 minutes. After that, stand up and work at least for next half an hour. Keep shifting between standing working and sitting and working. And whenever you sit, this is the right position. Sit straight, don't slouch. Okay, and keep doing some of these exercises. We will share this slide deck, so don't worry about it. At the end of the session, I'm going to show you from where you can download this slide deck. And if you do at least 30 to 40 minutes of physical exercise every day, that physical exercise promotes brain health, increases rate of learning, reduces anxiety, reduces the risk of heart attack, diabetes, colon cancer, and high BP. Okay, and it builds bones, muscles, and joints, improves immune system, and works as a wonderful happiness booster. So many benefits of doing 30 to 40 minutes of exercise every day. So don't sit too much. Exerciseismedicine.org is a very wonderful website which publishes research-based literature on the benefits of exercise. So the principle you need to remember is sit less, move more. And the next element we are going to discuss is about food. So this is what we read from Chandogya Upanishad. Annamayam hi saumya manaha. That means whatever you eat is what fills your mind. That is, as is the food, so is the mind. That is what we learn in our culture. And that comes from the thousands of years old Chandogya Upanishad itself. And now science is waking up, and science is also saying food is something that is prepared in a kitchen. Food is not something that is manufactured in a factory by a chemist. Very simple. जो भी packaged stuff आप खरीद के खाते हैं, that is not food. Can you all please go on mute, please? Chitraban, can you please mute everybody and unmute only me? Can you please mute? Or Sonia madam, can you please mute everybody as a host? And then I will unmute myself. By default, mute everybody. There is a mute all button. Okay, please don't speak while I am speaking. Thank you. And don't eat anything that your grandmother does not recognize. Another very simple method to find out what you are eating is food or what you are consuming are chemicals. If you go to your grandmother and say kurkure, lace, pick pack, this bad, that bad, if she says ye kya hai, iska matlab aapko nahi khana chahiye. Okay? And if you continue to eat junk food, processed food, that can lead to a lot of lifestyle issues like lifestyle diseases like obesity, diabetes, depression, which can cause early death. Having traditional food, what your mother and grandmother cook at home, or if your dad knows cooking, whatever he cooks at home, that promotes energy, vitality, anti-aging, and long, healthy life. There is a new science called nutritional psychiatry that talks about the impact of food on mental health. Now it is a proven fact because of last 10 years of research, whoever eats junk food, they will suffer from anxiety and depression a lot more compared with those people who don't eat junk food. Junk food I can't keep listing because there are too many. Simplest thing is anything that is not cooked inside the kitchen of your home, most of it is junk food. Remember that. So that's why the principle about food is eat right, eat less. Very important. More than 50% of your diseases can be stopped if you reduce the amount of food you consume, because the body does not need so much food. So eat right, eat less, live long. And sleep, very important. Why is sleep essential? Because sleep impacts all these systems: cardiovascular, metabolic, immune, and reproductive systems. If we don't sleep properly, that is, for adults like us, we will need at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep. If it is kids, they will need anywhere between 8 to 10 hours of sleep. If we don't get enough sleep, good quality sleep, this is what happens. If you are 45 plus years and you sleep fewer than 6 hours a night, 200% more likely to have heart attack or stroke. Reason? Calcification of coronary arteries. Sleep deprivation increases insulin resistance and thus increases sugar levels in blood. That's how you start getting diabetes and also obesity. And very interesting, for those of you who are interested in dieting, if you diet without proper sleep, that dieting will burn your muscle mass. It won't burn your fat. Very interesting research. Immunity, sleep restores immune system activity. That is why whenever you suffer from any infection, you get fever and immediately you feel like sleeping, because sleeping and our immunity work very close with each other. And if you don't sleep properly, the susceptibility or the probability of you getting many infections increases. And it has been found those people who are not able to have good quality sleep every night, they can suffer from Alzheimer's. Reason is, all through the day, whatever we consume, next day morning when we get up, we empty our bowels, we empty our stomach, and then that is how we remove all the metabolic waste generated in the body. But the brain's metabolic waste is not removed that way. Brain has a different plumbing system, different drainage system. What that does is that system, that plumbing system becomes active only in deep sleep. That is when brain's waste will get flushed away. And if that waste, which is what we call as beta amyloid plaque, that waste gets accumulated, if day after day you are not able to sleep properly. and that will increase the probability of you suffering from Alzheimer's. Good night sleep is what helps clean the beta amyloid plaque. So those are the sleep numbers. And for us, whether if you are students between 8 to 25 or adults between 26 to 64, you need at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep. And for a small portion of us, we can do away with 6 hours. But anything less than that is very dangerous. And one more thing, light and impact of sleep, the blue component which is there inside the light that comes out of our mobile screens or television screens can cause blindness, can cause cancer, it can increase depression, and you saw how lack of sleep or this blue light can increase neurotoxins. And as soon as it starts getting dark outside, brain releases a hormone called melatonin, which tells the body to relax so that we can sleep. But if you continuously keep checking your mobile at night, the blue light from that mobile will trick your brain saying abhi raat hui nahi hai, ऐश karo. And as a result, brain does not release melatonin. As a result, the amount of time we take to fall asleep, नींद आने के लिए बहुत time लग जाता है. So those of you who use mobile at night, you can check yourself how difficult it is for you to fall asleep for many of you. That is why I suggested don't touch your mobile at least for 1 hour before you sleep. And you should not even watch television. You want to do something, then read something. Read from a book, not from a mobile, not from an iPad, not from a Kindle, not from staring at any screen. Some simple tips to sleep well. Don't use mobile for at least an hour before you sleep. Do not exercise too late in the evening. There should at least be 4 to 5 hours gap between the exercise time and sleep time. Avoid large meals and beverages late at night. यहाँ हैदराबाद में ये फैशन चालू हुआ है पिछले कुछ सालों से. मिडनाइट बिरयानी खाने आते हैं families. Absolutely horrible method to disturb your stomach and sleep. Okay, so don't stay awake too late in the night. इसलिए आयुर्वेदा में भी कहा जाता है 12 से 2 बजे के बीच में उसको काली समय कहा जाता है. काली का मतलब है जो सिर काट देती है ना. That means at that time you are supposed to be in deep sleep. You are not supposed to stay awake. Relax before going to bed. No horror movies, no thrillers. I know many of you who are students or professionals nowadays, you must have got addicted to Netflix, this flicks, that flicks. Stop all that because you are completely spoiling your health. Have good sleeping environment. Keep it clean and no clutter. Have right sunlight exposure during the day as we discussed. And the more at least you spend 2 to 3 hours in sunlight, the better will be your sleep. And of course, meditate before you sleep. So the key to digital wellness is, can you please mute yourself? The key to digital wellness is I must learn to control my mind. And this is where meditation comes. So reconnecting with the self is meditation. And whoever is interested, you can contact your spiritual research cell. You can contact Chitra madam, who are, so she can help you to start learning meditation. There are many benefits of meditation. The primary thing that meditation helps you is it helps you to think less, it helps you to think slow, and it helps you to think better. Think less, think slow, think better. And summary, with respect to attention, distract less, focus more. With respect to mobile, use less. उसमें थोड़ा गैप है, यूज लेस. अगर आप अपने और मोबाइल के बीच में गैप देना भूल जाएंगे तो ये यूज लेस आपको यूजलेस बना देगी. तो मर्जी आपकी है. So you want to have the gap between use and less, or you want to become useless, is in your hands. Food, eat right, eat less, live long. Exercise, sit less, move more. Sleep, deep sleep, and adequate sleep. Meditation, think less, think slow, think better. That's the summary of our digital wellness principles summarized in simple one slide. So now what next? So we encourage you, if you like this, you can become a digital wellness ambassador. Chitraban or Sonia ji, you can copy this URL and then paste it in the chat. You can go to this website. Let me show that website to you all. And we created this website so that you can use this content. Okay, there is no copyright here. This is the website I'm talking about. If you want to learn more about this more extended conversation, you can watch my videos here. You can also watch the impact of sleep in digital age. You can download both the slide decks so that you can make modifications whatever you want and start sharing it with all your friends and community, because there is very little awareness. You can check your mobile addiction. आप समझते होंगे नो नो मैं तो मेरे मोबाइल के साथ एडिक्ट नहीं हूँ, सिर्फ 5-6 घंटा यूज करती हूँ बस. Check your mobile addiction here and be ready for surprises. And as I said, these are some of the articles, published literature, impact of Facebook on physical and mental health, and how Bill Gates and Steve Jobs raised their kids tech free. क्यों उनकी बड़ा होने तक उन्होंने अपने बच्चों को कोई भी फोन्स, आईपैड्स ये सभी नहीं दिया. You will learn it from here. And the documentaries that I was talking about, the internet addiction, वो आप यहाँ देख सकते हैं. The impact of neuroplasticity. और ये जो छोटे बच्चे की जो सिगरेट का जो मैंने बताया, वो यहाँ आप देख सकते हैं. And the mobile withdrawal symptoms of this 7-year-old kid, you can watch it here. And the same thing, the positive power of neuroplasticity. कैसे इस लड़की का आधा brain निकाल दिया because of her epileptic seizures, and still she developed into a normal kid thanks to neuroplasticity. And you can also explore these books if you are interested. And those of you who are interested in practicing meditation, you can click here and it will take you to an applied Raj Yoga meditation site, or you can contact Chitraben. She will teach you meditation. And if you want to do this kind of a session to your family members or in school or anywhere else, you write it up, send a photograph, and then we will publish you as our digital wellness ambassador. Okay, so that is how you can also become a digital wellness ambassador and help save the next generation. So the essence, spend more quality time with yourself, for yourself, because you deserve your own love and attention. Spend more quality time with your family, for your family, and more quality time with your friends and for your friends. All of this without mobile. And remember this principle, बार बार अपने को याद दिलाओ सारे दिन में, मोबाइल मेरा है, मैं मोबाइल का नहीं. I am the master, not my mobile. So that is the digital wellness that we talked about today. So before I open up questions, let's reflect on what we have heard for a couple of minutes. So sit back, relax. Sit straight. If you want to close your eyes, you can close your eyes and take a deep breath. Gently breathe in and gently breathe out. Don't type, just relax. I'll give you time to type. Just sit back from the chat. Don't type anything. Just sit back, relax. Let's reflect. Take a deep breath. Breathe deeply and slowly. As you breathe in, observe the muscles of your stomach expand. As you breathe out, observe the muscles of your stomach contract. As you breathe deeply and slowly, relax yourself. Relax. As you relax, gently reflect on what you have heard. What are the key takeaways for you from today's session? Breathe deeply and slowly and gently reflect on the key takeaways. And as you reflect, think of one positive change that you would like to bring about in your life starting today. One positive change with respect to your mobile usage that you would like to make starting today. And tell yourself, I am powerful, I am capable, I am the master of my mobile, I can inculcate this positive habit. Now gently open your eyes. Yes. Now Dr. Shishir wants to ask a question. Go ahead, sir.
Sir, myself is in teaching. I am
Ji.
associate professor in Mother Institute of Technology and Science in Gwalior. And during lockdown duration and till date, we have excessive workload of the teaching apart from the research guidance and writing own research papers. So it is not possible to unless we work for 15 to 18 hours and definitely by sitting. So it is not possible, sir, to complete the job. Even after devoting so much time and effort, we are unable to complete the job. And second, the very important thing which you have said, however, I am using two mobile, one is keypad and another is Android. But there in the institute, there are so many WhatsApp group now. One from the institute of the level group, second is each class group, then NPTEL group, SWAM group. So every time I will have to check continuously the mobile, because
No, sir.
anytime anytime director or any superior can give instruction on WhatsApp, and if fail to receive that, then it will create problem. So
Sir, this is a problem all of us have. So you discuss with your superiors. If the superiors is what is most important, then have only that WhatsApp group. For the students, you ask them to email. Email is still there. There is
yes,
no need, because accessibility and affordability has completely ruined our lives. If you don't take back the control on your life, unfortunately, your life will also get ruined. I'm sorry, I'm using very strong words.
yes,
Somewhere we have to draw a line. We have to tell them, send me an SMS or send me an email. And if I don't respond within 1 hour, call me on my mobile or call me on my landline. So I'm very sorry to use this word. If we sit down, think through, and be very firm, then a lot of these things can be transferred onto email. It is our inability to be assertive that is making us make all these excuses. And I'm sorry to say that. Experiment with it, and you will start understanding others also are liking it. I'm not on WhatsApp, and I don't allow even my CEO to ping me on WhatsApp. He emails me, and if he is required immediate, he will call me. I tell the same thing to our HR. I say during these periods I'm available on email. If it is urgent, give me a phone call. That's it. It is important that all of you professors, all of you opinion makers get together and then reverse the tide. You are capable, because everybody is in the same boat. They are not speaking. That's all. You start, then they will join you. I'm sorry if I am being very
Sir,
blunt.
can I ask you questions, sir?
Please.
So my question is related to meditation. That how meditation can help me to stop my all the negative thoughts, and what should be the time limitation यानी मॉर्निंग में करना चाहिए या इवनिंग में करना चाहिए, या तो कितना टाइम करना चाहिए मेडिटेशन? क्या मेडिटेशन करते वक्त हमारे कोई जो धर्म गुरु है, क्या उनका कोई फोटो या तो लाइट्स वगैरह कुछ हमारे सामने रखना चाहिए?
अगर आप रखना चाहते हैं तो रख लीजिए, लेकिन उसका कोई का जरूरत नहीं है. And meditation is not stopping your thoughts. Meditation is having that positive, powerful, and empowering conversation with yourself. So every day you can spend whatever time you have. एक बार नहीं, आप 2 बार भी कर सकते हैं, 3 बार भी कर सकते हैं, 4 बार भी कर सकते हैं. Whenever you feel like relaxing yourself, you can meditate. And a lot more details can be provided, including free meditation courses through Chitra. Chitra madam hai, and Chitra Ben, if you can send your phone number or email ID on the chat box, maybe Rosina ji can make a note and contact you. So Rosina ji, आप चित्रा से जरूर कांटेक्ट कीजिएगा और आप सीख सकते हैं मेडिटेशन. ठीक है
सर? कैन आई आस्क अ क्वेश्चन सर?
ओके सर.
Please.
ओके सर, थैंक यू सर.
हाँ, यस
सर जैसे कि हम लोग भी इंस्टीट्यूशन में पढ़ाते हैं, तो
जी.
वहाँ का भी लॉट्स ऑफ वर्क रहता है, तो
जी.
फैमिली को हम टाइम नहीं दे पाते, स्पेशली वाइफ
जी.
को, तो
जी.
वो चिढ़ जाते हैं. तो सर उसके लिए कुछ
सही बात.
बताएंगे आप कि कैसे मैनेज करें?
आपको फैमिली का टाइम जरूर निकालना चाहिए. एज सिंपल एज दैट. ये इसमें और नहीं चलेगा, इसमें एंड है. अगर शाम में 1 घंटा निकालना ही है उनके साथ, तो मोबाइल बाजू रख दीजिए, आपका ईमेल स्विच ऑफ कर दीजिए और बोलिए ये टाइम पे मैं अवेलेबल नहीं हूं. आप
ओके
करके
सर.
देखिए कितना फ्रेश हो जाएंगे, कितना फैमिली भी खुश हो जाएगी, और आप उस रेन्यूड एनर्जी से और कितना अच्छा काम कर सकेंगे.
जी जी सर, थैंक यू सो मच.
थैंक यू.
सर बच्चों को मोबाइल से कैसे दूर रख सकते हैं अपन?
अगर आप सीख सकते हैं मोबाइल से दूर रहना, तो वो भी सीख जाएंगे. उनको मत दो मोबाइल. किसने दिया उनको? हमने ही दिया ना.
हाँ सर, लेकिन
Now it is-
कभी कभी क्या होता है, मोबाइल ऐसा चार्जिंग पर लगा दिया जाता है ना, तो फिर बच्चे मोबाइल को हाथ
नहीं,
लेके
उनको
गेम खेलना
उनको
चालू कर देते
समझाओ,
हैं,
उनको
खुद ही डाउनलोड कर
समझाओ.
देते हैं.
नहीं, उनको समझाओ और वो मोबाइल खींच लो. वो रोएंगे,
यस.
पीटेंगे, गुस्सा करेंगे, लेकिन आपको वो सहन करना पड़ेगा. वो कुछ
Yeah, I
मिनट
have-
के बाद उसको रिडायरेक्ट कर सकते हैं.
Yeah, I have done with my nephew as well many times. I have taken the mobile and I have taken the strict action with them as well.
करेक्ट, वेरी गुड. ऐसा ही करो.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
थैंक यू.
But sir, this time all the classes of the students are also going on online mode. So
Yes.
either they are using laptop or mobile. with their
Laptop is
control.
what you encourage.
Okay.
If they want to stay properly, then they must use their laptop and not their mobile. You can mandate it. Bas.
Definitely.
Very important.
Very nice
Okay.
session. Very nice.
Thank you sir. Thank you very much.
Very
आप वो
nice.
website भी use करना. You can download the slide deck.
Definitely.
Somebody was asking about videos, so that URL is already there, and I'm typing once again on the chat box. तो आप ये URL use करके सारे videos भी download कर सकते हैं और website भी आप देख सकते हैं. So I'm sorry, I'll just send it to everyone. Done. Okay. Namaste. Thank you very much. Om Shanti.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir. I'll request all participants to be here since we have to make an important announcement. But before that, I would like to thank sir for such a knowledgeable lecture. I thought what would be digital wellness is, but now I came to know what actually digital wellness is. And I'll definitely try to unplug our brains from digital mobiles, and I'll definitely try to take an initiative myself first by keeping my mobiles out of my range at least for a day. And yes, there is a beautiful line which I would like to say: sunsets are proof that endings can often be beautiful too. So was the lecture beautiful, with such a motivating and with such live examples of PUBG, with live examples of mother feeding her child through mobile phone. It was all very amazing and an interactive session. Thank you, sir. I really thank you from all my heart and from JECRC family. I would like to extend my gratitude to you for such a awareness session
Thank
for
you.
us, and we'll definitely be in touch with you
Wonderful.
because
Sure.
what students need is an awareness through the digital things.
Sir,
Thank
your
you.
email, please, sir.
बाला जी को थैंक यू, नमस्कार.
थैंक यू जी.
बाला sir,
हाँ,
your
जो
email,
भी
please.
है आप चित्रा बहन को ईमेल कर देना. You can email it to her and then she can send you my email ID.
And
Okay.
I'll request sir to please take the charge. And now there is some important announcement. So all of you,
So I
please.
take your leave, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
I have
Thank
another
you.
meeting.
Thanks a lot. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sonia ma'am. Thank you, BalaKishore sir, for such a wonderful and nice talk, such a useful talk. आज के ज़माने में यदि कोई सबसे ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट जो ज़रूरी चीज़ है तो सोशल मीडिया मैनेजमेंट ज़रूरी है. अपने आप को डिजिटली इक्विप्ड करने के साथ साथ डिजिटली इंटेलिजेंट बनाना भी जरूरी है. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. आज 5 दिन की जो ये वर्कशॉप है, आज ये समाप्ति का समय है. आखिरी 5 मिनट है, उस 5 मिनट के बाद ये वर्कशॉप समाप्त होगी. आप सब पार्टिसिपेंट्स का जितना भी धन्यवाद करें उतना कम है. तहे दिल से, दिल की गहराइयों के साथ आपका बेहद धन्यवाद. इसलिए भी धन्यवाद कि 5 दिनों में आपको जान के आश्चर्य होगा, हमने ये एफडीपी, हमारे जो पेरेंटल बॉडी है आरटीयू टेकपिप, आरटीयू का एक मैंडेट होता है कि मिनिमम 50 फैकल्टीज प्रोग्राम को ज्वाइन करने चाहिए. और आज तक ज्यादातर भी फैकल्टी जितनी भी एफडीपी हुई है, प्रोबेबली दिस इज वन ऑफ द हाईएस्ट अटेंडेड फैकल्टी डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम इन द स्टेट ऑफ राजस्थान. जब 400 लोग करीब करीब ऑन एन एवरेज 400 से ज्यादा अटेंडेंस हमेशा हर समय रही है. ये बहुत कमाल की बात है. ये एफडीपी इसलिए भी कमाल का है कि ये टेक्निकल से थोड़ा सा अलग हट करके एफडीपी रहा. ये एफडीपी इसलिए भी कमाल का है कि इसमें मेडिटेशन जैसी चीजों को टच किया गया, स्ट्रेस और एंगर जैसी चीजों को टच किया गया. ये एफडीपी कुछ अलग मायने में इसलिए भी रहा कि इसमें टेक्निकल प्रोफेसर्स के साथ साथ, टेक्निकल एक्सपर्ट्स के साथ साथ हमारे साथ में ब्रह्मा कुमारी, इसका एक बेहद बड़ा योगदान रहा, उनके फैकल्टी और स्टाफ का. ये इसलिए भी महत्वपूर्ण रही कि हमारे साथ साथ देवी चित्रलेखा जी, हमारे साथ साथ फिल्म एक्टर श्री ओबेराय जी ने भी इसमें अपना कंट्रीब्यूशन दिया. तो कई मायनों में ये फैकल्टी डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम अपने आप में एक विचित्र और एक बड़ा अनुभव था. लखनऊ यूनिवर्सिटी को भी हम बहुत बहुत थैंक्स देना चाहेंगे, जिन्होंने इसके ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में और इसके साथ आकर के एक बड़ा काम किया. उनके बहुत सारे प्रोफेसर्स भी अभी लाइव हैं, तो लखनऊ यूनिवर्सिटी का भी विशेष धन्यवाद. अभी मैं उन सब लोगों को विशेष धन्यवाद देना चाहूंगा, हमारे ऑनरेबल वाइस चांसलर श्री प्रोफेसर आर्य गुप्ता जी को, जिन्होंने इसके लिए कमिटमेंट दी, इसके लिए यस किया इस प्रोग्राम के लिए. डॉक्टर बीडी गिडवानी, डॉक्टर संतेश शर्मा, राजस्थान टेक्निकल यूनिवर्सिटी कोटा से उन्होंने इस पूरे प्रोग्राम को कोऑर्डिनेट किया. हमारे चेयरपर्सन श्री अमित अग्रवाल जी और वाइस चेयरपर्सन श्री अर्पित अग्रवाल जी, जो आज भी सेशन में थे. हमारे प्रिंसिपल सर प्रोफेसर विनय कुमार चांदना जी का भी बहुत बहुत दिल से धन्यवाद. टेक्निकल सपोर्ट टीम में मिस नेहा भारती, मिस्टर सुनील भारद्वाज, उनकी पूरी टीम, कुशाल सेन और प्रांशु शर्मा, आपका भी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. हमारे साथ आपको जान के आश्चर्य होगा 15 हमारे सेशन रहे और लगभग कोशिश रही कि हर सेशन के अंदर के एक डिफरेंट फैकल्टी मेंबर उसको एंकर करे. और फैकल्टी मेंबर्स जिन्होंने डिफरेंट एंकर किया, उनको भी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. स्पेसिफिकली डॉक्टर विनीता माथुर, अनिमा शर्मा, रिचा शर्मा, डॉक्टर सोनिया, डॉक्टर कमलेश मेहरवाल, डॉक्टर अनीता जैन, डॉक्टर पारुल त्यागी, डॉक्टर नेहा सिंह, मिस रितंबरा, सारे स्पीकर्स जो हमारे साथ आए, इतने अच्छे अच्छे। और जहां तक मैंने फीडबैक देखा लोगों का, एक्सीलेंट, वंडरफुल, वेरी गुड, इतना अच्छा फीडबैक आप लोगों का आया है। जल्दी एनालिसिस करके इस फीडबैक को भी आपके साथ शेयर करेंगे। आखिर में एक चीज और है, यहाँ आप लोगों ने एंगर और स्ट्रेस पे एक प्री सर्वे दिया है। हम यहाँ पर एक पोस्ट सर्वे और आप लोगों के लिए डालेंगे, उसका लिंक आएगा आज आपके पास। उसका लिंक आपको आज प्रॉब्ली इवनिंग तक वो लिंक मिल जाएगा। तो एक पोस्ट सर्वे भी आप जिन ने भी प्री सर्वे पोस्ट सर्वे फिल कर दिया होगा, और साथ साथ जिनका भी अटेंडेंस मार्क 80% प्लस है, उन सबको सर्टिफिकेट 31 दिसंबर रात 12 बजे से पहले आप लोगों के पास सर्टिफिकेट पहुंच जाएगा सबके पास। उसका जो सर्टिफिकेट होगा वो ई सर्टिफिकेट होगा। वो ई सर्टिफिकेट आप सबके पास 31 दिसंबर बिफोर 12 मिडनाइट आप सबके पास आ जाएगा। हमारे पास कुछ ग्रुप बने हुए हैं, जीवन से लेकर के G7, जिसके अंदर हर व्यक्ति किसी न किसी ग्रुप में एसोसिएटेड है। व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप की मैं बात कर रहा हूँ। व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप को हम 31 दिसंबर तक लाइव रखेंगे। 31 दिसंबर के बाद हम उस व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप को डिसॉल्व कर देंगे। एक बार 31 दिसंबर के 3 दिन बाद हम उसको डिसॉल्व करेंगे। किसी का कोई इशू रहता हो, स्पेसिफिकली सर्टिफिकेट को लेकर के कोई नाम वगैरह गलत प्रिंट हो गया हो, तो वो उसमें डाल सकते हैं। 31 दिसंबर को सर्टिफिकेट मिलने के बाद 1, 2, 3 जनवरी को तक सर्टिफिकेट में कोई भी करेक्शन हो तो वो करेक्शन आप लोग भेज सकते हैं, वो करेक्शन कर दिया जाएगा 3 जनवरी तक। और 5 जनवरी को हम फाइनली इस जीवन से लेके G7 ग्रुप को डिसॉल्व कर देंगे। आप सबका दिल की गहराइयों से बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। फिर भी कुछ थोड़े से अनाउंसमेंट और हैं। मैं ब्रह्मा कुमारी चित्रा, सिस्टर चित्रा, जो यहाँ पर मेडिटेशन की फैकल्टी हैं, मैं उन फैकल्टी से भी अनुरोध करूंगा कि आप इस पूरे प्रोग्राम को कोऑर्डिनेशन में आप एक तरह से इस पूरे प्रोग्राम के लीडर भी थे, कोऑर्डिनेटर भी थे, और समय समय पर सारे जो स्पीकर्स थे उन सबको आपने ही कम्युनिकेट करके, और आपका एक मन था कि हमारा प्रोग्राम कैसा भी हो लेकिन हमारे स्पीकर सारे अव्वल दर्जे के होने चाहिए। और मुझे लगता है आप लोगों ने पूरे प्रोग्राम के दौरान ये फील भी किया होगा कि स्पीकर्स की क्वालिटी बहुत अच्छी थी। तो मैं चित्रा मैम से अनुरोध करूंगा कि आप भी हमारे पार्टिसिपेंट से बात करें। उससे पहले अंत में मैं सिर्फ 1 मिनट और ये कह के समाप्त करूंगा। 21 दिसंबर से 30 दिसंबर तक 10 दिन के लिए एक आपके लिए शानदार राजयोग मेडिटेशन कोर्स का आयोजन किया जा रहा है। ये मेडिटेशन कोर्स हिंदी और इंग्लिश 2 भाषाओं में होगा। हिंदी के अंदर होगा शाम को 3 से 4 बजे के बीच में, और इंग्लिश में होगा सुबह 11 से 12 के बीच में। मैं दोबारा रिपीट कर रहा हूं, 21 दिसंबर यानी कि परसों सोमवार को दिन में 11 से 12 इंग्लिश के लिए, मंडे 11 to 12 इन इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज, और सोमवार को शाम को 3 से 4 हिंदी भाषा में मेडिटेशन कोर्स विल स्टार्ट। जो लोग भी ज्वाइन करना चाहें जरूर ज्वाइन करें। ये लाइफ टाइम अपॉर्चुनिटी होगी, क्योंकि ठीक इसी तरह के एक प्रोग्राम में आज से 25 साल पहले मैंने भी ज्वाइन किया था, एंड इट वाज अ लाइफ चेंजिंग मोमेंट फॉर मी। ये मेरे लिए जीवन परिवर्तन का सबब बना, और इसीलिए आज हम इतने जीवन में आगे बढ़ पाए। मैं आप सबसे अनुरोध करूंगा, गहराई से दोबारा से दिल से मैं इसको अनुरोध करूंगा कि 21 दिसंबर से 30 दिसंबर वाला प्रोग्राम, ताकि आप जब नए साल में प्रवेश करें एक नई ऊर्जा के साथ और नई एनर्जी के साथ प्रवेश। इट विल बी अ लाइफ चेंजिंग सेमिनार ऑफ 10 डेज, 1 घंटा, पूरे दिन नहीं है ये, सिर्फ 1 घंटा है, 10 दिन के लिए रहेगा। और उसके बाद में 1 जनवरी से आप अपने जीवन को एक बेहतरीन तरीके से, नए तरीके से लीड कर पाएंगे। सबसे अनुरोध है इसको जरूर 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 करें। मैं सिस्टर चित्रा से अनुरोध करूंगा कि वो इसके कंटेंट के बारे में भी यदि हमसे कुछ शेयर कर सकते हैं तो जरूर करें। चित्रा मैम, ओवर टू यू।
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू मुकेश सर। आपने सबका धन्यवाद भी किया, और आपका धन्यवाद हम सब पार्टिसिपेंट्स की तरफ से, JECRC की तरफ से भी और RTU की तरफ से भी, बिकॉज यू आर द विजनरी जिनको ऐसे थॉट्स आते हैं कि हमें इस तरह के प्रोग्राम्स डिजाइन करने चाहिए। हमारे जो भी टीचिंग फैकल्टी मेंबर्स हैं पूरे कंट्री से, और अफगानिस्तान से हमारे साथ लोग कंटिन्यूसली बने हुए हैं, भूटान से लोग कंटिन्यूसली इवेंट को ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं एवरी डे। आई कैन सी, आई मे नॉट बी एबल टू टेक द नेम ऑफ अदर कंट्रीज, बट बहुत सारी कंट्रीज के लोग भी, इवन इफ द लैंग्वेज इज नॉट कंफर्टेबल, स्टिल दे आर continuously available on the call and they are listening to the thoughts, they are trying to understand the presentations. So this is because of your great vision that the message should be conveyed across all around the world. Thank you so much, Mukesh sir. And jaisa Mukesh sir ne bataya, we are hosting 10 days Rajyog meditation course. The link of that course, the link for registration of that course is already shared sometime before in your WhatsApp group. The event will be conducted in 2 languages, Hindi and English, separately. अगर आपको इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज कन्वीनियंट है तो आप प्लीज इंग्लिश ऑप्शन चूज करेंगे उसमें, और हिंदी कन्वीनियंट है देन आप हिंदी चूज कर सकते हैं। एक रिक्वेस्ट और है, हम सभी जो भी पार्टिसिपेंट्स उसको और भी लोगों तक शेयर करना चाहें, इफ यू विश योर अदर relatives, other known ones also should also join that course, so you can share that link with them also. And एक रिक्वेस्ट थी, अगर आप में से किसी ने बहुत रिसेंटली 10 days बिफोर, मंथ बिफोर ही अगर राजयोग कोर्स किया है, देन देयर इज नो नेसेसिटी टू ज्वाइन अगेन, फिर से ज्वाइन करने की जरूरत नहीं है। आपने किसी भी राजयोग सेंटर से अगर कोर्स ऑलरेडी किया है रिसेंटली लास्ट 2-3 months में, तो इट्स नॉट नेसेसरी टू ज्वाइन, बट अगर ऐसा नहीं किया है एंड यू आर ईगर टू ज्वाइन, देन डेफिनेटली रजिस्टर इन दैट कोर्स, बट बी कमिटेड to yourself that you will attend all the 10 days, all the 10 sessions, as Suresh sir has already shared in his message. उन्होंने कहा था ना कि मन नहीं हो, सिचुएशंस पॉसिबल नहीं हो, स्टिल हम उस समय पर सिस्टम खोल करके बैठे। जब हम सुनेंगे then it will bring transformation. Every day I can see in feedback form, और यहाँ पर भी जो चैट हर सेशन में आती है, एवरी डे आई वाज सीइंग के लोग का एक क्वेश्चन था कि चेंज आएगा कैसे, चेंज तो होना चाहिए, बातें हमने बहुत सारी सुनी, चेंज आएगा कैसे, फॉर ब्रिंगिंग दैट चेंज इन आवरसेल्फ, हमें वो कोर्स करके अपने आप को सुप्रीम चार्जर के साथ कनेक्ट करना होगा। जब यहाँ पर शक्ति आएगी, अंदर में एनर्जी आएगी, दैट विल ब्रिंग चेंज इन आवर thought pattern than in our actions also. So request you all to please register for that course and be committed to attend all the sessions, share with your friends and relatives. Other 2 things are stress management वो प्री सर्वे और एक एंगर पर प्री सर्वे ऑलरेडी आप लोग फिल कर चुके हैं, उसके लिए भी आप सभी का बहुत बहुत दिल से धन्यवाद। We are posting 2 links for the post stress and anger survey, so request you all to please fill those survey forms honestly as what you are feeling today, not what you want to become. जो सत्य है हमें वही आंसर चूज करना है, whatever you feel right, you have to choose that answer. And the 4th one is, आज बहुत सारा होमवर्क है ना, and the 4th one is a feedback link that will also be shared to you shortly. Thank you all for your active participation. Every day you all are responding to the feedback, you all have responded to the pre-course surveys also, for being active on the chat box, for communicating your messages and grasping the whole event very nicely. Thank you so much. एक और जरूरी बात, कई सारे participants के मैसेज आ रहे हैं कि हमें जो भी सेशन हुए इतने दिन में उनकी रिकॉर्डिंग्स चाहिए. All the recordings are available on JECRC Foundation YouTube channel. You can type on YouTube JECRC Foundation and you will get all the 15 recording of all the 15 sessions. Even you will get the earlier recordings of Mr. Sneh Desai ji and Sister Shivani also on that YouTube channel. So request you all to please, you can subscribe also that YouTube channel for the upcoming events organized by this Raj Yoga Thought Laboratory. Links will be shared shortly on your WhatsApp group. I hope all the participants are already joined in one or the another WhatsApp group. If not, then I request स्टूडेंट कोऑर्डिनेटर्स टीम, आप यहाँ पर कोई भी लिंक शेयर करेंगे व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप का, स्टूडेंट कोऑर्डिनेटर टीम, इफ यू आर देयर इन द कॉल, आई रिक्वेस्ट यू टू प्लीज share the invite link of a WhatsApp group in which there is a space for other participants to join. So please share a link, WhatsApp invite link, so the participants who are still not joined in any WhatsApp group, they can join that session, that WhatsApp group. If any other query from your side, then you can please share, and we would be more happy to listen any comment, any feedback from your side. अतुल सर, आपके पास में माइक है, आप अपना मैसेज शेयर कर सकते हैं.
सो थैंक यू चित्रा मैम, थैंक यू मुकेश सर. मैं मुकेश सर को पिछले 20 साल से जानता हूँ. आई एम एन alumni of this great institute, and it is always such a great, wonderful feeling to talk with Chitra ma'am and Mukesh sir. I did this course, in September month also, and when I got to know कि एक और course हो रहा है, तो मतलब can you imagine, I work in a I work in a MNC wherein I work 24/7, and anytime people can call me. And then I made sure that this 6 hours every day I'm sparing it across to hear such wonderful people across, and it is amazingly awesome experience, matlab beyond words. When I last attended this course, I was able to pen down a book of mine, and it is with a true sense of gratitude and humility. I was able to conclude that book, with the help of Chitra ma'am, Mukesh sir, Girish bhai, and Pala sir and everyone, and they all helped me out throughout. And अभी मैं जब वापस गया हूँ, I feel so recharged, like सुरेश सर का जो अभी सेशन सुना, इसके पहले जो बाला सर का सेशन सुना, it is so amazingly awesome, and I always feel connected, and I always feel like bringing transformation in life of all people around the world. And certainly meditation is the only key. Yeah, absolutely, yes. Thank you very much, Mukesh sir and Chitra ma'am. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
थैंक यू अतुल सर. डॉक्टर हरिदल शर्मा जी भी कुछ कहना चाह रहे हैं. सर, आपके पास माइक पहुंच गया है. हरिदल शर्मा जी. Yes, please, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon to everyone. Actually, I'm from Chennai. I hope you are able to hear me. Yeah.
Yes, sir, we are hearing your sound. We can hear you.
Yeah, thank you. I'm from Chennai. Actually, basically, I'm from Jaipur. So once I heard that there is such program being organized in Jaipur, and that too, the topic was wonderful. So it really lured me to this particular workshop. And it was a workshop with a difference, wonderful, well organized. Topic was contemporary, and all the speakers were excellent, far excellent. So just kudos and my best wishes for your future programs. Thank you. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your nice feedback. We have Dr. Khushbu Chandra with us. Ma'am, you are unmute now. You can please share your message.
Yeah. Hello, ma'am. Actually, first the title of this webinar was like
it would be, sorry to interrupt. It would be great if you could please switch on your camera also.
Okay, ma'am.
If it is
ma'am,
not
actually, now visible, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am, actually this after thinking about this, when heard about this stress and anger management, actually basically before joining this program, I was very, means most of the time I used to be stressed, and means I'm also short tempered, but after listening these sessions, I thought means on our anger we can only have a hold to control it and how to react on. If for every silly situation, if we will means what to say, if we will react, means we are just harming with anger to ourselves only. No one is going to have any difference with this. So I'm thinking that now after this program ends, I will do meditation. Actually, even though most of the time I used to do, not regularly, but few time when I got so much stressed or means with anger and means every small thing I get irritated like that. But really this sessions were very good for me, ma'am, really. And all the topics and resource persons shared their information were very valuable for me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Khushbu ma'am. Thank you. Thanks to the Almighty. We have Mr. Suresh Padmanabhan with us. Sir, please share.
Good afternoon, ma'am. This is Suresh from Coimbatore, working as assistant professor in KPR Institute of Engineering Technology. The program was wonderful, and this was entirely different. The topic is entirely different, and such a wonderful experience what we should have yearned in this program. And that only one problem with that is the language problems, because I couldn't be able to understand a few of the sessions. Most of the sessions was very useful, and the positivity is positivity session, how we need to spread the positivity with the others and how make ourselves as a positive person. That was a wonderful sessions, and overall session was too good. And the thing is, kindly in the next session itself, kindly improve in this what do you say, communication, that means language, because we are from the south, we are not comfortable with the Hindi. That is the only problem. Otherwise such a wonderful program I ever seen. Program, thank you so much. Organize such a program, madam, really wonderful.
Hello.
Thank you.
Definitely, sir. We will work on the separate events of Hindi and English, and that is why we have planned Raj Yoga course separately in English and Hindi, so that all the participants could be benefited. Thank you, sir, for
thank you so much.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, Anand, sir, please.
I'm from Mumbai, madam. Thank you so much for all the team members that this is the good topic and different topic already you said that. But I enjoyed this because COVID has changed the life of the teachers, especially. Someone has asked questions about that. There are so much work and so many groups and everything. But the government and all the agencies, they're not aware about this fact, and suddenly had come. So everyone has to go in that, and slowly it will go. But the last session of this today is that digital wellness. Fantastic. This is icing on cake, ma'am. It was really because everyone is going, and even though we are educated, we know that we should control ourselves and this, but we are not implementing that. And then through this slide presentation, it was really fantastic. That is the reason I said it is icing on cake on this all 5 days things. And thank you so much for this. Please, you are saying that after 3rd January you are going to that group and everything, but my suggestion is that you can put group or our email account or what numbers, and as and when some programs is there, you can share with us. As and when time permits, we are Bombay people, always we are busy. But even though I was in the lecture, I was attending that your program, and somehow I managed 5 days. Thank you so much, all the team members from both the organizers and the government who have given the sponsorship. I don't know. I'll again thank you so much to all the team members. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the nice suggestion. Definitely, we will share the updates about the next upcoming events on your email IDs. Thank you, sir. We have Anju Pramod Dubeji with us. Sir, your mic is unmute now. Anjuji, your mic is unmute now. You can share.
Yes, thank you. Actually, I attended the previous FDP that you had organized, but I couldn't attend for some reasons. I couldn't attend the full program. That's why this time I decided that I'm definitely going to take out time and I'll attend it. And I'm fortunate and happy that I had been a part of it. And the sessions by Girish, Swaminathan sir, Chitra ma'am, you as well, and Devi Chitralekha. Everybody's session was so enlightening. It was like a kind of their views or experiences or opinions or whatever they said. It's like I felt very happy that okay, somehow I got a chance to attend it fully. And when my question was picked up by Suresh sir for question and answer session, I was very happy about that. Yes, okay. Sometimes, you know, when we are a part of any event, and if we get a chance to speak or if our questions are put up, we feel privileged for the same. And I thank you all, your management team, for organizing such a wonderful session for every one of us. Whoever is fortunate, they are a part of it. I'm just saying that. I have just to say thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. We are taking last one more sharing from Amarji. Amarji, please, you have mic. Please unmute yourself and please share. After this, we will wind up today's session.
Om Shanti. I first of all like to thank all the organizers of this program and would like to share my experience over here. I have to quit my job because of some reasons. I lost my job because of my own problem with anger and stress. And during this, I realize I'm not going somewhere in my life. And every 3 years, I'm losing my job. And this is recently I have lost my job in month of November. So somehow this session came to me and I told my wife, I am going to attend this. And she said, you need it most and you must attend this 5 days. So I religiously attended all the sessions. I really felt happy and enlightened. And some of the things I can take home, that being a perfectionist is not good always. I am always struggling with self and my co-peers, colleagues, everybody. So I used to see that things are done on time, discipline, perfection, and all hue and cry with all those things to do it on best. And but somehow I feel nothing is perfect in life. We have to understand. We have to understand others. We have to keep our emotions in control. Our response should be properly understood from the cognitive system, that rather than reacting. So all these aspects I will take from here, and I look forward for doing something great from here onwards in my career. I am aspiring, basically I'm an aspiring trainer, entrepreneur. I have worked in pharma for last 20 years, but however, I'm going to venture into a new field where I want to utilize all these things and the foundation which I developed from this program. So thank you very much from my core of my heart. Thank you so much.
अमर जी, मैं आपको बहुत बहुत थैंक्स इसलिए भी कहना चाहता हूं कि एक तो आपने बहुत ही वंडरफुल और ब्यूटीफुल बैकग्राउंड लगा करके आप बैठे हैं और अलग अलग तरह के बैकग्राउंड आपने लगाए. मेरा नजर आपके सारे बैकग्राउंड पे रही जब तक भी आपने लगाए. और दूसरी अच्छी चीज, अपना वीडियो ऑन करके बैठते थे और सारे सेशंस में मैंने आपको देखा. और स्पेसिफिकली बलविंदर सिंह जी, आप सब भी पहचान गए होंगे बलविंदर सिंह जी को, जो व्हाइट कैप में थे. हर सेशन में हमने बलविंदर सिंह जी को देखा. तो कामत जी और बलविंदर सिंह जी, आप दोनों को मैं ऐसे पहचान पा रहा हूं जैसे मैं बरसों से मिला हुआ हूं, और वो भी सिर्फ इसलिए क्योंकि आपको वीडियो में देख पा रहे हैं. बहुत अच्छा लगता है आपको वीडियो में देख करके और आपके खूबसूरत बैकग्राउंड्स के साथ देख के.
Thank you, Mukesh sir. Thank you, Amarji. We have Rinchan Lamho from Bhutan with us. Madam, can you hear my voice?
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
It's just that my kid is disturbing me and I had to mute it, ma'am.
Madam, could you please switch on your video? We all wish to see you. You are associated with us since last all 5 days. I could see your video every day. And in spite of the language issues, you were there in all the sessions.
Actually, I really wanted to thank all the team. It is such a wonderful session, and then this session has been so insightful for me. I am a school teacher, and I have 2 kids, and it's like as a mother, we have to deal with anger and stress management, dealing so difficult, and then this session has really helped me, and then it has actually changed. I have really started like having positive thing in me, and I would like to participate in future too, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I can see your little one. Thank you so much for your
I
sharing.
had to unmute as a mother. It's so difficult, even if I am so interested in to attend. Even if I have so much zeal and enthusiasm in attending such program, as a mother, it's quite challenging, but I find time and then I try to participate. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. सभी पार्टिसिपेंट से हम विदा लेना चाहते हैं। थैंक यू सो मच। आप सबसे मिलके हम सभी को, पूरे JECRC परिवार को बहुत अच्छा लगा। हम सबकी तरफ से आप सभी को बहुत सारी शुभकामनाएं। थैंक यू। आज के लिए सेशन
गिरी जी को भी हम धन्यवाद देंगे। वो उनको भी हमेशा हमने देखा है और बिल्कुल सामने पूरा प्रोग्राम उन्होंने अटेंड किया, जिन जिन के फोटोग्राफ्स हमने देखे। और एक जिला कार्यालय, जिला जेल फैजाबाद फरीदाबाद में है, जिसमें प्रोग्राम ट्रांसमिट किया गया। जेल के उन अधिकारियों को भी हमारा दिल की गहराइयों से धन्यवाद।
We are ending this session for now. Thank you.
Thank you.